This story is insane. Kiss FM in Arizona had a contest for Kelly Clarkson tickets, right? Mm-hmm. And to win the contest, you would have to call and make a confession about something. The person with the best confession would win the tickets, right? So this gentleman by the name of Carl calls in and says, I witnessed a man being killed and tossed into the river in Ohio.
20 years ago.
20 years ago. And he gives exact details about it. He talks about how it was a bully. I just figured we're going to torment him a little, give him a taste of what he was giving us his entire life. They were throwing eggs at him. They tied him up. They were kicking and punching him. And then in the end, instead of letting the bully go, they tossed him into the river.
With his hands tied.
With his hands tied. So he died. Apparently police officers had found the body, a few days later.
That's right.
But how insane is it? Why would you call and confess to that just for some Kelly Clarkson tickets?
People are stupid. They think that they are not going to be held responsible. And he was part of the murder. Now, he didn't throw the guy into the water. He said he was surprised by it. That's what he says, by the way. But he was there.
He was watching and laughing.
And he took part, and it wasn't just throwing eggs and punches. They also, he said, put lit cigarettes into his skin.
Oh, right.
I mean, that's torture. That's terrible, right? And the guy, like, the bully was not like just the average. Apparently, he tried to...
He beat up someone's girlfriend.
Because she wouldn't have sex with him.
Right.
Okay, so, but who cares? You don't murder the guy and you don't torture him before you throw him into the river. So the cops are like, oh, thanks, Carl. We appreciate it.
I know.
So now they're opening a case against him.
Right, they're investigating.
This happens from time to time. This is not alone. This happened a couple of years back on Tom Leykis' program. A girl called in and kidding around and about how this guy had gotten her pregnant, but he didn't want to support the kid. And when Leykis, you know how he is, he's like, well, you didn't get an abortion, did you? And she's like, no. And you didn't ask him, did you? No. And she's like, well, it doesn't matter. I got him back anyway. And Leykis says, how'd you get him back? He says, oh, I killed him. And so he's like, are you calling from the penitentiary? She's like, no, I'm a nurse, and I made it appear to be a suicide. Totally got away with it.
Oh, that is... People are so stupid.
They're so dumb. That's on YouTube, too. And Leykis played it really smart there. He's like, oh, really? That's interesting. So, and he went step by step. So you had the gun. You used his own gun. And she's like, yes. You went to his house. You shot him. Yes. And do you know that we, at the end of all this, basically her confession, do you know that we tape these calls?
Right.
And that we use an 800 number, so when you call in, we have your number?
Uh-huh.
And we're going to come to get you?
What did she say?
She's like, oh, no, people make up stories and stuff. And then she hung up.
Oh, my God.
And they went, and they found it, and she'd killed the guy.
Oh, my God.
And before she'd totally gotten away with it, it was classified as a suicide. They busted her ass and arrested her.
That's amazing. That's an amazing story. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. So, by the way, note to self, Kelly Clarkson tickets or a cute story on the radio is not worth confessing to murder. That is really, really dumb.